Today's lesson is on what's new in FamilySearch for June 2016. Each month, FamilySearch has been adding what's new to their blog so that you can go in and see what changes they've made to FamilySearch, which I find really helpful because sometimes you don't notice those changes. So to get to the blog, I am here on FamilySearch.org and I'm already signed in. If you haven't signed in, a lot of times you can't go see the blog, so you need to sign in. And what I like to do is I just scroll down to the very bottom of the page, and if you see, I'm going to move my cursor over here to the left, the bottom left, and right there is, first it's about, and then do you see blog, feedback, sitemap. I'm going to go ahead and go to the blog, so you click on the blog there, and it's going to take you to the most recent articles that they've posted on their blog. So first we have Beginning Your Scandinavian Family. It was posted July 7th, 2016. There's another one, Keys to Scandinavian Research, posted July 7th. There's a Relative Finder, posted on July 7th. And then this is what I like to try to find, what's new on FamilySearch. And this is June 2016. And as you can see, they posted it on July 5th, 2016. So around the 1st of August 2016, they should tell you what they've changed in FamilySearch, at least some of them. Sometimes they're working on them and they don't let you know. So anyway, let's click here on what's new on FamilySearch 2016. Okay, and we're just going to go over these, the new things that they're talking about. So first off, they say that FamilySearch Family Tree mobile app has on their Manage Other Information, they've just made a few changes. And I'm going to see if I can zoom this in again. If you look on the right hand side, they've got christening, life sketch, and then right here what they've added is just add information, other information. So you can click on that and then you can add or also edit when you click on that. I can't show you that because I don't have my phone hooked up to my computer, but that's just in the Family Tree app where you can now add other information, which is new. Okay, second, down here, FamilySearch Standardized Places in England. So it was just saying how the standardized places in England has changed a little. When you enter a place in Family Tree, the system shows you a standard way to list the place. And the standard format lists a more complete place and improves users' search results. So what they've done here, and I'm going to show you this in just a minute, but you can see that if it'll say to standardize it, you can actually, they don't want it to be this Nuthrop, Nottinghamshire, England, and they don't want England to just be abbreviated. So they'll want you to click and click, so there's the United Kingdom. And they also have said too, if the date is from 1801 to the present, it will use the United Kingdom as the country. For the dates that are prior to 1801, it won't have the United Kingdom because that's changed. So let's go ahead. I wanted to show you that because sometimes it's a little confusing too. So I'm going to go to one of my husband's ancestors from England, and you can also see it tells you on the right hand side that something maybe it's missing the standardized christening place. So let me show you how you do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this christening, and we're just going to click on it and then click the edit button. Okay, so it shows right here that it's not standardized. So what you do to standardize it is you just click here to select a place, and see, when you look at this looks like it's the same as the name up there. So a lot of times you'll find that where it looks the same. There might be a space in yours or something. So all you do though is just click there and then it becomes standardized. And watch up here too because it says missing standardized christening place. So let's just put, and it tells you down here reason this information is correct. And I'm just going to say I just standardized it. I would just put that. Also, this is fairly new if you haven't been in a while, that it tells you that there's somebody else that's watching this person, and so if you make changes, they'll be notified. So that has been a little while, but if you haven't seen that, that also, I think this is great because if you change, I think it'll help people when they're changing information to realize that somebody's watching this, and so they should make sure they're doing a good job, their best job. So let's just push save. I've standardized it, and voila, over here on the right hand side, that missing standardized christening place went away. So so again, just make sure you edit, standardize the place, and then these data problems also will go away. So that's something new, especially for England. Okay, let's go back to our blog. Down here that says the individuals of unusual size, IOUSs, could now be merged. So those of you that have duplicate records, multiple duplicate records, they're allowing you now to merge those. Before they didn't, because I don't know actually the reason, but maybe because there were so many, but now you can't do that. So just note that if you have individuals of unusual size in your database. Okay, this next one is the record index data is added to the source card. So FamilySearch Sources now shows the index data when the source title is clicked. And then so what that is, typically it just had this information right here and the link. Now they've actually added the indexed information to the source, and you can, then they're just saying if you don't like to see that, you can just go ahead and click hide. And let me show you that. I'll go back to Thomas Pilgrim. Let's come down to one of his sources down here. Okay, let's just pick on this one. It says Thomas Pilgrim, an entry for Ernest S. Pilgrim, and it's a obituary. Okay, and so what they're saying is that they used to just have this, and now down here this little box is the indexed information, which is quite long because it's an obituary. So they're just saying if you, a new feature is they've added this, but if you don't like to see that information, you can just hide it. So you can either show or hide it. Okay, so that's just something that they've added, and I like that they do have the indexed information here. But always remember that you want to go check out the original source whenever you can, in case there's information that wasn't indexed, and that happens a lot. So make sure to check out the source. Okay, let's go now down to the next one, the next change. So they're saying editing a source is now done inline. You can edit a source inline on any source card. So let me show you what they mean, what they're saying about that. Okay, let's go back to this one I already have up, this Thomas Pilgrim in the Idaho Southern Counties obituaries. So if I want to edit this source, if I want to maybe add something to it, I can just do edit, and you can't edit these that come in, but I can go ahead and maybe add some other information here. So like it gives you a clue, you know, if you put this source in and people are wondering why did you put that in, then you can say what this says is it says what's the information of interest in the record, so you could type that in there, and then your reason to change. So you're actually changing the source, not really the source itself, but just kind of information that you think is more important on it. So you can just put anything there, explain why you changed it, and then you can just put save. I'm not going to do that right now, so I'm just going to cancel, but that's what they're talking about when they're saying you can edit the source. So it's really that you can add more information to it. You're not changing the source. Okay, but it's just done inline. Okay, and then the last feature, I believe, is the FamilySearch Source Box Enhancement. So what this is it allows you to have, it's done it so now they have the folders up here on the left hand side, and then they also have all of your records. You can have all of your records sources up on the right hand side. So let me show you that, and then you can also drag and drop sources from the right over to your folders in the left. So those of you that use the source box a lot, this will be really exciting for you. So let's go ahead back to this Thomas Pilgrim, and the only way that I've found to get to the source box is just to go to attach from source box. So this will take you to your source box, and then what they were saying is you have got, this is list on the, see right now I'm in the home, so this is my source box and I'm home, which shows me 141 sources. Or I can actually click this all, which shows me all the sources, even all those in my folder. So the home one doesn't have the sources that are in the folder. So if I click on home, and then if I want to, this clicks all of those that I haven't put into folders, and I can actually click here and show you that you can go right to the folder and look at it, and then you can also go back to the home page, which is nice. And then if you want to add a record over here from the right over to somebody in a folder, you click on it and you just drag it and drop it in there. So now I have 3 for Paisley. And then since I don't probably want that in there, I can actually click back on here to the record and I can move it, and I'm just going to move it back to home. So it'll just be moved back, won't be there anymore. So that's that you can look at your folders on the left, you can have all your sources on the right, and easily drag and drop them into your folders. So that is all there is. Like I said, I'm sure there's probably more changes that are coming, but that's the changes that they had for June of 2016. So let me know if you have questions, and hope you're having a great day.